Now, when you think about peak gaming, most people would think of popular games like Minecraft, Fortnite, GTA 5, real classics, millions of players. But the real best game ever? The Last Hope Trump vs. Mafia. Wait. Don't click off the video, please. You're gonna ruin my viewer retention. Just hear me out, alright? Let me explain to you why mortgaging your house to afford this 49-cent game. Now, I know, probably breaking the bank for you, but just hear me out, Let me explain to you why this game is worth your money and worth your time, alright? Now, when you first load into the game, you're greeted with an amazing tutorial screen, right? Super in-depth, gives you all the controls, gives you everything you really need. And then, there's an amazing selection of weapons, right? You got the AK-47, an AK-47, AK-47, and then you immediately get to walk down hallways. Everyone's favorite thing to do, right? When I want to play a game, I like just walking and walking and walking. Now that I think about it, this game is a lot of walking. But anyway, then this game has peak combat, right? You gotta aim and then shoot. No other game has that, right? Like what? Like what other game can you shoot a gun? Like literally no game has that. And then you walk up to these bad guys and then you shoot them. And the death animation is just beautiful, right? Like you shoot someone and then they just evaporate and turn into a skeleton. I mean, it's just so peak. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, what other game are you gonna get this beautiful of animation? No other game, I promise you that. Now, as a gaming pro, obviously I've never died in this game. Not a single time. Definitely never failed. Definitely never started raging at 3 in the morning and ruined my entire Friday night. I would never do that. I had peak fun, even though this game is super difficult. But for me, I'm a pro gamer, so super easy. Luckily, since this game is so well made, there's zero exploits. You can never get outside of the map or you know ruin any of the mechanics. It's just perfectly designed, zero exploits. You definitely can't skip entire parts of the mission to save you time. I definitely would never exit the map so I could skip an entire level just because I was too lazy and didn't really want to play the entire game. I would never do that. That's evil, right? I wanted to enjoy this game, in its full glory. I would never just run outside of the map and start not fighting. I would never do that. Now, luckily for this game, it actually does give you the option to use more than just one weapon. You actually get a sword and shield at one point, which you can, use to block bullets. Just using your medieval shield to block assault rifles makes 100% sense. And then you can walk up to them and stab them to death, right? And these ones actually don't evaporate into skeletons. Instead, their bodies just flop around after you stab them multiple times. Now this is a pretty fun part of the game, right? You get to just go around stabbing people. This definitely isn't the part of the game where I died the most, because there's just guys hiding out at random spots that made me really mad, made me almost quit the game, made me almost scrap this entire video. That definitely did not happen at all, because I'm a pro gamer and I never lose. Now, when I first started playing this game, I actually thought it was made by a AAA company with how amazing the cutscenes are. I mean, it was like watching a movie. Like, every single second, I was just watching. I definitely didn't have to times 7 times speed these things because of how boring they were and how slow they were. They add so much to the story. I was super interested in the story, like where something happened. I don't know actually. And then the final mission is what really tied it all together. I mean, you get a knife and then you get to stab like 7 dudes while having to walk 5 miles. You know, the more I play this game, the more I feel like I just bought a walking simulator. I mean, my character just walks and walks and walks and walks. And I think that's what you do 90% of the time, is just walking with an occasional enemy here and there. So, I mean, if you like walking simulators, this game is definitely for you. But if you're a normal human being who actually enjoys to have fun, maybe you shouldn't buy this game. But I'm not a normal human being, and I have way too much free time, so I will be playing my walking simulator every single day because this is basically the greatest game made of all time, right? You get to walk, and then you get to shoot people, and then they evaporate and turn to skeletons. I mean, what more could you want from a game, really? This is why indie gaming is so much better than AAA games. I mean, who wants to play those AAA games when you have stuff like this on Steam? I mean, if you have a computer and if you have Steam, buy it right now. It's 90% off. Right now is the best time to get this game. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this. I really appreciate it if you watched it to the end. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye.